Thank you very much for joining us on another episode of the Rum Runnas Podcast. I am Jared.
Action. I'm Kyle, and this is a show where we drink things and talk about other things.
We drink rum and talk about stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Basically.
Speaking of rum, what do we got today, Kyle?
I made a thing. This is a thing that I made.
This is like a specifically original drink.
We made this up. This is an original Rum Runners beverage. We're calling it the Rum Runners Tropical Sunset.
Sunrise. Oh, no, did you put the Black House?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
he's going to let you know
darker.
really quick before we get into it exactly what's in this, just in case you guys want to make this at home, and hopefully it tastes good.
So this is a recipe for two because we only make multiple beverages at a time here on the Rum Runners Podcast.
Of course.
So what is in this is you fill the glass with ice, and then you put a splash of grenadine in it.
Gotta have
And
the
then you take a mixer and you put a can of pineapple juice. I don't actually know
It's
how many
9
ounces that
ounces.
is. 9 ounces of pineapple juice. So that's 4.5
4 ounces
per
ounces
drink.
each. Yep.
It's 1 ounce of blackberry liqueur, 1.5 ounces each of 99 bananas and white rum, and
That was it.
that's it.
That was it.
Then you have to put the grenadine in first, and then you slowly pour in the rest of it to get this nice, pretty
Get the
sunset
gradient.
look. And that's it.
It's very nice.
Very
Everybody,
nice.
let's give Kyle a round of applause just off of the aesthetics. Let's golf clap. Yeah, I mean it looks very nice.
Now let's see if I did a good
let's
job.
see if it tastes good.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it actually is. It's a very good drink. If you're over the age of 21 and you're watching this, which I think everybody should be,
This is the best drink we've had so
this
far.
is actually very tasty. It's a very good drink. Make it at home. Once again, the recipe that he gave makes 2. So make
For
it with a
once
friend.
the 99 bananas isn't like over.
It's not
it's
it's not that
there?
front presence. It's a hint.
Well,
It
it's not-
actually tastes like a tropical drink.
It does. It tastes
I'm
like a good fruit
surprised at
punch.
Pound it, man. That was good. That was good. You came through.
Did
at
this.
that.
This was
And we
just on
just-
my mind.
And we just came up with that because
I'm just in cocktail
we were talking
making
about
mode.
tequila sunrises, and we were like, well, how can we make that more rummy?
Yeah, because I made tequila sunrises yesterday. I did a bad job. Well, I mean, they tasted good.
This is
I
good,
did a
though.
bad job making it look.
You did a good job
I
making
made the
it,
look.
and it tastes good.
And
so
I don't hate
double
the
pound.
pineapple juice in it because the 99 bananas and the pineapple juice,
bananas.
the 99 bananas and the pineapple juice blend in a way that just make it like a tropical fruity flavor. Not
It
like
tastes like a tropical munch. Like it tastes like something that you would drink if you were on a Caribbean island.
these are gonna be dangerous.
These are going to be very dangerous. Happy Mother's Day, because we're recording this on Mother's Day.
Happy Mama's
we're gonna
Day.
we're gonna be late, of course.
Happy Mama's Day, baby.
But yeah, happy Mother's Day. But if you're new here, we are back for another week to discuss funny and weird current events from all around the world. So are you ready to jump into the first one? Do it. Let's do it.
On to the next one.
Oh, the first one. Okay,
On to
I
the
don't know
next
why I
one.
pulled up the wrong thing. So this is in your home state. New
Greatest
Jersey
state
house
in
burglar
America.
found buck naked, hiding under a deck after a bizarre break-in. There's a lot of nakedness on
Oh man,
this show.
did you have the other house break-in thing?
Yes, that's later on.
Yo, I had a weird dream about break-ins. This is gonna go really weird. Like I had a house.
It's a recurring theme in
I
this
had-
one.
I
'cause
had
we
a
have
house
more than one.
in my dream that literally was like, like everybody wanted to break into it for some reason. Like
Were they all naked?
I was being stalked. No, I mean the one
You
girl.
were being
Yeah.
stalked by burglars.
There was like one
specifically.
lady, yeah, like a bunch, like a whole bunch of people just wanted to break in to like this weird
Like,
penthouse
that looks like
that
a
I had.
break-inable house.
I had this weird penthouse house, and then it was really funny because it had like French doors, even though it was a penthouse, so it
That's
had like a
weird.
sliding glass door in it.
French doors or double doors?
Whatever, it was a sliding glass door.
Okay.
Well, no, I think it may have been this. I don't know. It was glass doors, and
It was fancy.
they just wouldn't lock. And there was like a point where I was like sitting there, like with a gun, like, "Yo, don't fucking break in my house." And we'd call the cops, and they were just like, "We don't care." And I was like,
shouldn't leave your doors unlocked.
I can't lock this
It's
one.
victim
And,
shaming
like,
cops.
Yo, man, it was just so hard to keep it locked. And then at some point, there was like it got weirder, and I had a stalker, and then somebody disappeared, and there were sneakers, just sneakers.
I had a dream about giant spiders. It's
I don't know.
nothing to do
I
with
just had
this.
a home with break-ins, and this is just perfect because like there's at least 2 break-in stories because I know the one that I
perfect
sent
segue.
you.
It's perfect swagwade. I just think it's funny that I already had that one, and I was like, God damn, he knows about it now. But no, so,
I am just as much into watching and listening to things about these as we
it's
already
true.
do.
Well, I do like research. Like I pull this shit up and I look it up. But
I just
basically
come
what
across it.
I found with this one, and the thing that made me want to talk about this, and I feel like it's going to be the same thing that kind of gets you, is basically what happened was somebody called the cops because someone was trying to break into their house, and the guy was only wearing a sweater. He was naked from the waist down, just wearing a sweater.
Keep tasting it. You get more.
Oh, no,
I just got
yeah,
the
no.
blackberry now.
Yeah,
That's
no,
real good.
I've been sipping, man. I've been sipping.
Super good.
So he was wearing a sweater, balls hanging, trying to break into this house, and then
I just wanted to be like just the balls were visible, like
Like it
the
was just
sweater went
covering?
out enough, touched the just underball.
like it was one of those ones where like the shirt like it comes down in the front to like that peak.
It just covers just enough, and
Just
just the
enough.
balls are dangling.
It's just
It's a
just
nice
scrote.
hot day. He's just dangling out.
That would be great. We're gonna picture like that. So it's that they called the police. He ran. Then the police are canvassing the
Balls
area.
just flopping.
And when they're canvassing the area, I guess they see him run. And then they get the canine after him. And then when they find him, he's completely naked. So I don't know when
you know
the
what?
sweater disappeared.
Maybe he was like, "This sweater's my disguise. I need to get rid of it. No one will know
will
it's me."
recognize me. I was trying to think maybe he was like, my scent is on this sweater. What if I ditch it in the neighbor's yard? Those dogs are going over to the neighbor. I'm going to make a clean break.
I like my idea better.
Maybe. he was
disguised.
legitimately just like, this is my disguise. I'm like Superman right now.
Sweater man.
I'm Clark Kent right now. I need to switch over to Superman. Nobody will suspect the completely naked guy. They're looking just for balls.
You're looking for just the man not wearing pants.
My
If I'm
dick is
naked-
going to completely surprise them, and they're just going to let me go. I really hope that was his mentality now. It doesn't explain what happened to his sweater, and it doesn't explain why he was naked in the first place. It doesn't even say that alcohol or drugs were involved.
There has to be drugs involved.
There's got to be.
And he was probably going there to rape somebody, because who just goes to a house wearing nothing but a sweater?
Well, apparently he was trying to break into multiple.
Yeah, that's how they work.
He was just really, really trying to get in.
They caught the East Coast Night Stalker.
I was going to go with Dangler.
We'll call him the Dangler.
We'll call him the Dangler.
The Dangler.
They call it the East Coast Dangler.
The Sack.
The Sack Man. But yeah. And then for some reason it states that
Did they
information
tase
on
his
possible
balls?
eternity for...
I would tase his balls.
They don't know if he has a lawyer. That's kind of weird. I don't know why they
Don't know
included
if
that.
He has a lawyer.
Yeah, they said information on possible attorney for him wasn't immediately available.
Does he have a lawyer? He doesn't have pants, but does he have a lawyer?
In a court of law, you are required to be given a lawyer if you cannot afford one, and a pair of pants if you do not have one on you.
As I am wont to do, I'm going to give this man the benefit of the
Benefit of the doubt? Gotcha.
And I'm going to say, maybe what had happened was,
He got robbed.
yeah, he got mugged. They stole his pants so that he couldn't do anything.
And his $2,000,
And his
$3,000,
his
$4,000.
shut up. His plan was he was going to break into a house to steal some pants so that he can get home without scaring the neighbors.
Maybe. That could legitimately be it. They don't have a reason, and they don't mention anything other than he doesn't have a lawyer and he lost his sweater.
Yeah, well, because he got mugged. I'm going to say that's what happened. He got mugged. They
He got
stole
mugged.
his pants.
They stole his pants and underwear.
And underwear. Just
Stole
all
his
his
pants and underwear.
Well, I mean,
and
like,
socks and
that's
shoes.
pretty classic. That's a pretty classic thing, you know?
Yeah.
This is why they can't.
If you're going to
after
steal
you.
someones pants,
You gotta
steal
take
their
all of
underwear.
it,
You got to take it out there.
It shames them, and then they're like afraid to like come after you.
But in this guy's case, he luckily had a sweater that perfectly covered just his dick, not his balls. There was still just a little bit of peakage. You just saw the
underball.
ridge.
Good
just
old
that
underball.
Just that ridge with a little bit of pubis. Just poking out from there.
This poor man. You know, we should start a FundMe to help him get an attorney.
Start a GoFundMe for
All right.
what's
his name?
Let me see if I can find it here. It is Jacob Gergis.
All right, you guys out there.
This is weird. It says his name is Jacob Gerges of Leonardo.
You guys out there in Leonardo, we need
Is that a
you
place
to
in
do.
Jersey?
I don't know. We need you to get some money together and help Jacob Gerges get some
Get some
pants and a lawyer, please. This man is innocent. He was in the wrong place, wrong time, and he was just trying to find
And he
his way
paid for
home
it.
wearing some pants. Poor man.
I mean, I feel like more people should be more open to if they see a man with his balls dangling, instead of calling the police first,
offer him pants.
open a window just a crack and just be like, "Hey, man, were your pants stolen?" And
Yeah,
if he
man.
says, "Yeah," throw him a pair of sweatpants. That's why you have them.
You don't know his story. You don't know where he's been.
Those aren't your go-to pants. Throw him a backup pair. Even if they weren't washed, it's still fine. It's better than what he's got because he doesn't have anything.
Hey, he's not wearing no pants because
He
someone
ain't got
stole
no
them.
pants.
Someone stole his pants. Clearly his ID too, because where else would he keep it?
That's true. That is true. He probably had to introduce himself as Jacob Gerges of Leonardo.
You know what? Let's also get this man some legal help, and let's get a GoFundMe for him for LifeLock, so that the man who stole his wallet and pants can't steal his identity. You know, I'm on his side.
I'm getting that. I'm getting that pretty hardcore. That
Until we know
I
exactly
knew
what
that
happened.
New Jersey man was gonna totally like just grab you right away.
Until we
but-
know exactly what happens, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. His pants were stolen, and he was just trying to go home without getting a sexual assault case.
Plus, also he was hiding under a deck. He was trying not to be seen. He was like, "I'm naked. I shouldn't be seen. It's kind of biblical. This is my shame right now. I am Adam. Actually, I am just Jacob Gerges of Leonardo." I think if you
built
put
this man a
of-
pretty good case, I think.
I think if you put "of" wherever you're from into it, it actually kind of makes it sound sort of medieval. So it makes him sound like he's a knight. I am Jacob Gerges of Leonardo. My steed and my pantaloons have been stolen from me. Can you imagine if he was knocking on doors like that? Just, I am Jacob Gerges of Leonardo. My pantaloons have been stolen, hence the danglage.
Do you have a spare
Do you
pair
have a
of
spare
trousers?
I am in dire need. One of my serfs will return it to you in a fortnight.
I do not have underwear on now.
Commando always. I think you can understand. It's getting hotter. It's New Jersey. There's humidity.
I believe in you, Jacob.
Jacob Gerges of Leonardo.
I believe in you, Jacob Gerges of Leonardo. I'm on your side.
Rum Runners has your back. I mean, as long as you have pants on, we
If
have
you
your
need a
back.
reference, hit us up.
Hit up Kyle specifically. He at one point had a New Jersey phone number, so he's your man.
I also had a New Jersey license, all 16 numbers.
Fucking HZ5963215Q.
There's only letters in the beginning.
There's
On
only
to the
letters in
next
the
one.
I don't remember how your fucking weird ass license worked.
My weird ass license worked in that I had one that was vertical and
It was also the number was longer than both of our phone numbers combined.
it was not. Was it? No.
Because how many?
Almost.
Almost longer. It's almost as long.
It's 16.
Yeah.
Phone number's 10.
Yeah. It's close though. That's pretty fucking close. A Pennsylvania license only has
6.
no, it has more than that.
7.
8.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
All right. On to the next one.
Oh, to the next one.
This one.
Is one where I have my dildos, and my dildos are
A child finds meth worth $40,000. Dollars.
I
Dollars.
got $40,000.
$40,000 in a Lego box that he bought from a consignment store.
Best deal ever. How much did he
Right?
spend for $40,000 worth of meth?
Consignment store. I'm guessing
It's
probably like
$5.
probably $5. Yeah.
Not even.
It's probably
maybe.
$5. Probably spent $5 for a $40,000 brick.
It was
And hey,
missing-
it's not even false advertisement. It was probably a brick of meth, and he bought bricks.
Yeah, that kid was probably so upset. He's like, shit, these Legos is just a box of rocks. I was expecting like Legos, man. They shorted me. I ain't got no bricks. Just
I
a
guess I can-
whole bunch of rocks.
I guess I can use this, and I guess they call it glass. So
I'm
I can
gonna-
put in the little window panes there.
The kid's like looking at these little meth rocks, and he's like, well, I guess this is how I start my rock collection. Got me some new crystals. Mom, where should I put these? I'm going to put these in the fish bowl. Mom, the fish is dead.
What happens to meth when you put it in water?
I don't know. I've never...
Does it completely dissolve, do you think?
People on the internet, let us know what happens when you put meth in water.
What happens when you put meth into water?
Can you use meth rocks to line your fish tank?
Do you think you'd have the same effect? Like if you just dissolved meth into water and then just drank it?
Will your fish get high if you put the meth rocks in their fish tank?
There's so many questions now. Do you think this kid tried to build with it, though?
Would $40,000 worth of meth kill a fish?
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Even if it wasn't that toxic to it, I'm assuming that's a lot of meth.
Who wants to buy this kid's meth?
Who wants to buy this kid's meth?
Is it illegal to be the middle guy?
Probably.
Never mind. I'm not helping this kid so much.
Fuck this kid.
I don't know what laws are or crime or things. I don't know anything about meth.
Apparently, this is like a normal thing. In Ohio,
Wait, Ohio? They just put meth rocks in Legos and then they sell them at a consignment sale?
Basically, what happened in Ohio was there was 2 Lunchable boxes. It was spotted in a traffic stop that turned out to be concealing 4 pounds of cocaine. How did you fit 4 pounds of cocaine in Lunchables? Those are small. They only got little compartments, man. You got the cheese compartment. You got the ham compartment.
Clearly take that part out.
I think you should just
But
leave
even
it.
still.
Maybe it was a pizza one.
How many Lunchables was it?
2. It's 2 boxes.
Those would have been
Maybe it was
overfilled.
boxes. But I like to think it was just the box, like the single box with the fucking Capri Sun. Maybe it was the Capri Sun ones. Those have a little bit more
I don't think those
volume.
Maybe it was the sandwich ones. Those are a little bigger.
Maybe it was like a deluxe pizza one where like they came with like extra crusts, so it was a little bit deeper.
Even still,
I can see the Legos.
I don't think that you can get like 2 pounds of cocaine.
4 pounds. Oh yeah,
I mean,
2 pounds
2.
per each one. Yeah, so 2 pounds of cocaine.
I feel like that's this big.
Yeah, because like I think like a Lunchables is like here to here. Because if it's the Capri Sun, it's a little bit more rectangle, so it's like that.
It's only like this deep.
Yeah, it's only like that.
I don't know how you can get that much cocaine in there.
I don't know. I still like to think that they let the plastic in there.
They just filled the compartment.
And they just had the different compartments. They even sealed it back up.
Fuck it, they left the cheese in there too.
That fucking shitty American cheese.
I think this is one of those times when like the cops lied about how much they found.
How did the cops know to search the Lunchables?
The cops were just like, man, we are hungry and we're gonna eat your lunch, bitch.
The cops
Do
just had the
something.
munchies.
Do something. Let me tase you. Do
You're
something.
like, yo, let me get that turkey one right there. He's gonna take the ham. I'm gonna take the turkey. Let's go. Let's get this. Let's do
and then
this
the cops
shit.
opened it up and they're like, oh, this is cocaine. We're gonna double it just because you pissed us off.
We were real motherfucking hungry, and now we got to deal with your cocaine having ass.
Now
this is supposed to just be a speeding
extra
ticket,
work.
bitch.
We were just gonna give you a ticket, steal your Lunchable. Regular high school bully shit.
Oh, this is weird. Apparently, this was delivered. This was supposed to be the Lego box was supposed to be delivered to like an address that was like an abandoned building or something. And apparently, the post office will sometimes not deliver to abandoned buildings and just give it to consignment sales and shit and sell it
without looking at it.
They should probably start doing that. You should
What's
probably
in this
start
Lego
looking into
box? Meth.
So it would probably disappear. We wouldn't have heard this story then.
Postman would have just been like,
Postman would have been like, either I like meth or I like money. Breaking Bad seemed like a really good life plan.
Postman's just like, I'm so stressed out, I need to relax. And then all of the mail for the next 3 weeks is sorted overnight, and everybody's like, yo, the fuck,
like,
bro?
Yo, George is the shit at sorting. He's doing the overnight shift every motherfucking time.
George just worked 24 straight hours. No lunch.
Oh, man.
I don't think he slept.
Probably did not.
He just keeps chewing on his box of Legos.
Oh, not cocaine, meth. He's chewing on this box of Legos.
He's eating these Lego bricks, and he's like, ah!
He's like, maybe I can get a little bit more. Just licking each and every brick. Got to get into crevasses of Legos. There's a lot of crevasses in those.
I want to hope that they like somehow melted the meth down after they made it crystals, and then were able to
Molded it into
Lego
Legos?
kits.
Like the white Legos and the blue Legos were actually just
Meth
were
rocks.
just meth rocks. Did they check the Lego? They better have taken the whole box of Legos. Do you think they gave the kid an extra box of Legos to make up for the?
I feel like the police department should have given that kid something. He's like, I just got $40,000 worth of meth off the streets.
Right? Exactly. And they took his Legos because you know that was taken into evidence. They didn't let him keep the Legos.
Probably
they took
not,
the
because
Legos.
the Legos, if there's Legos in that box at all,
Yeah,
were contaminated with meth.
exactly. So they
Which is
took away his
basically
Legos.
Poison.
This
I remember
story
the
should
one time-
end with. Then they gave him a bigger
I remember
box
that
of Legos.
one time when I lived nearby you, and
Mhm.
that motherfucking meth house blew up,
Mhm.
and that house was just condemned then.
Yeah, they were just like, this house is done.
This is never a house again.
Did they rip that house down?
I don't remember. I don't think, not when I was there still.
We'll have to drive by, see if we can find the meth house. You good?
No, my ear is itchy.
Itchy ear? I know the feeling.
All the way on the inside.
I clean my ears like fucking. How often do you clean your ears?
Every day.
How often though?
Like whenever I shower.
Okay, then I'm weird.
Why?
I clean my ears like 3 times a day.
I mean,
Anytime
sometimes.
No, this is just like it's a compulsion for me. Anytime I go into the bathroom, like if I go into my bathroom that's upstairs near my room, if I go in there, that's where my Q-tips are. I will just grab 2 Q-tips and clean my ears.
I do that sometimes too. It's just not every time.
I do it every day.
I do this every day. Do you do this every day?
Or do you want me to ask you if you do this?
No,
every-
I'm asking you because
I do it often. Often. Kyle, I do it often. You want to go on to the next one? You want to talk about the
I
Lego
want to
bricks?
continue talking about meth. What's your favorite brand of meth? Let us know in the comments.
I was going to say Smuckers. I was just going to... Smuckers Family Meth.
I really prefer Lego brand meth.
Lego brand meth is pretty good. I just feel like maybe it's a little bit too commercialized. And I don't like how much it's geared towards kids. If I'm going to choose,
you know what? I don't
I'm going
mind-
to choose Lunchables cocaine over Lego meth
I don't
any
mind.
day.
I don't mind the advertising towards the children. What bothers me is that they're really bad at sending it to the right address.
They're terrible at it.
They really need to work with a better postal
Yo, what if
provider.
it actually did come from Lego? What if there's a meth lab?
Lego, like
in Lego.
low key, is selling meth.
Oh my god, we might get assassinated. This might be some Illuminati shit now. It's a conspiracy.
On to the next one before we die now.
I was gonna say, is it before we die now or before you
Illuminati
get going?
confirmed. Lego sells meth.
Illuminati confirmed. On to the next one.
Confirmed.
Here's the one that you sent me that
This
I
is
already
how
had.
kids get on meth.
It probably is. Ohio burglary suspect pet the dog, wash the dishes. Deputy, that's not good English.
No, that's not how the one I read said.
That could have been a better headline. Basically, a woman broke into a house.
What did the
and
one I
while she
sent you
was
said?
there-
The one I sent you
It was the
said
same.
like no, it wasn't the same words. It said burglary suspect
Breaks into house.
breaks into house, washes dishes, and pets the family dog.
family dog. That was the one. Yeah. So yeah, basically that's what it was.
Fox News is bad at headlines.
They totally are. There's so many bad things. I also find it funny that I think it's Fox News. Do they have it? There, one of these websites has.
I'm just gonna say that she knows what a box of Lego meth
she
tastes
does
like.
know what a box of Lego meth. Holy shit!
But at
How
the
mad
same
would you
time,
be though?
if somebody high on meth broke into my house and all they did was wash my dishes and pet my dog, I'm not gonna call the
Did
cops.
she take anything?
No, she just left.
She sat on the couch too.
Yeah, that's where she pet the dog, and then she got up, washed the dishes, and left.
I mean, would you feel good with her sitting on the couch? Like, look,
I'd be really worried for a little bit, but then once she washed my
would you
dishes,
have to get a slip cover?
My favorite part though is like she broke into their house, like pet their dog. Like I'm pretty sure in this one someone was home. They said,
Yeah,
and they
the
just
person who
watched
reported
this
it
person
was-
do it.
They didn't know Ewing and didn't invite her into the home. Yeah, she just walked in,
Yeah, she just walked in, but this person was just like,
and then
"Oh,
she's like, "Wow, this person's really weird.
don't pet my dog."
Get off
She was
my
like,
dog.
"Oh, okay.
You have dishes in the sink. Let me go take care of that shit."
Let me take care of these dishes to let you know how sorry I am."
It's like, it's funny because this reminded me of something that I always talked about like years ago with a bunch of my friends. I used to say, how mad would you be if you walked outside and someone stole your car? but later that night, they brought it back, and it had a full tank of gas, and they got it detailed.
Which I now know is expensive.
Yeah.
To get a full detail.
Full details it's no joke, man. Especially if they clean like in the engine and
But it
everything
took,
like
like,
that.
A really long time, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So shout out to my friend who did that. And
Do you have like a name of the business?
Figure out the name of his business in a minute.
We'll get you that name, but shout out to his friend for detailing the car.
And let's just say let's hope I can say it. His name is so
Are you gonna
Spanish.
Are you gonna need me to say it?
Nah, that's like Agapo. Agapo.
What?
It's Agapo.
Agapo?
Yeah. Agapito? Agapito.
Agapito.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Agapito.
I only ever call him Pito. But his business is called Agapo's Detailing Service. So if you're in the Lehigh Valley area
and
let
you
him
need your
know.
car detailed.
He can come to you, or he can do it at his garage.
So you can bring your car to him, or he will come to. Wait, does he legitimately come to you?
Yeah.
And just do it like in your
He did it
driveway?
at my house.
Like in your driveway? You just,
Yeah, he did it in my driveway.
Shit.
Wash
That's
the
convenient.
thing, wash the car. It started to rain, so I didn't get like.
So if he stole your car, but then still did that,
I'd be
and
totally
brought it back,
chill.
would you
I
be
also
chill?
know him, so I'd be like, "Yo, give me my car back."
Yeah, that does kind of change it. All right, if a stranger stole your car, but put a full tank of gas in it and got it detailed, or at least washed. Let's not even say detailed. Let's just say washed. They got it washed. They did the $20 deluxe. They did the rust protection. They did the cleaning the tires and everything like that. And they maybe even vacuumed it. You know, like the fucking, you put $1 in, you could vacuum it yourself. So it's not professionally done, but they at least took the time.
I don't know, man. A meth addict vacuuming out your car.
It might be
It'll be very done.
it'd be pretty close to
pretty
a
perfect.
professional. But would you be mad
I don't know.
if it was gone for a whole day though? Like they
I'd
had
be
it for a full
mad
24 hours.
For as long as it was gone, definitely call the police.
Would you call the police once they brought it back? Like
I'd be
would you
I
update the
forgive you.
police?
Yeah, I would.
Like would you be like, "Hey, my car just showed up," and not say like the person standing right in front of you, just be like, "Hey, the car just showed up here. I don't know what's going on."
No,
It's
I'd
pretty
be like,
clean,
I'd be
so
like,
I don't
never
think there's
mind.
any-
He gave me. It was just a surprise.
It was my uncle, and it was a surprise.
Turns out it was a birthday gift.
Very early birthday gift.
I forgive them.
So what if this happened? What if someone came into your house while you were there?
See,
They'd
my
get
thing
shot,
is-
wouldn't they?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna wait that long.
Right? Like you're not gonna.
This lady was legit like, "What are you doing?" And this person was just like, "I like puppies." And she's like, "What the fuck?"
It does say under the influence of narcotics.
And then she just waited and watched her wash her dishes, and then she watched her
Oh
leave.
my god!
Like, how long can someone be in your house that you are
Before
watching
you-
do stuff and you don't do anything?
Maybe she started with the dishes.
Maybe this person just like panicked and they like hid in the closet, like, "Oh my god,
This person is
he's gonna
definitely,
murder me."
definitely. Wait, what was it? It was reptards and
Libtards?
Was it libtards? Is that what we called it?
No. Yeah. No. Yeah.
It was
Demtards.
demtards. Yeah. Okay. So
Demtards
yeah, it
and
was just
reptards.
reptards and demtards. Definitely a demtard.
What would suggest that?
The fact that this person walked out alive.
Oh,
If it was a
yeah.
reptard, this would be a very different story. It would be woman shot in the back 17 times while washing dishes
No.
after burglary.
No, it would be woman stops meth head from rape or something.
Was it a woman?
I, don't know.
I think it was a guy.
It doesn't matter.
Ohio woman snuck into the house in Hamden.
It doesn't say who the victim was.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Why doesn't it say it at all?
This is family dog. Like, it's very open.
It's very vague. Well, they're probably just...
It's a
Apparently,
family
she
of
was awake
people.
for 2 days. So you know this was definitely meth.
She's
she
all
was
like,
She was
I
on...
need
she
to
was
do
on
dishes,
narcotics.
but I don't have any because I broke them all.
She's just sitting there, in her own house, and just breaks through the dish, and she's just like, I need to find more dishes.
No, she broke them when she ran out of meth and went through the angry part.
See, I don't know the phases of meth.
And there's the down part, which is the bad part, where they start breaking things, and then she found more meth.
And then
was
she
like,
got
"Shit,
the energy back.
my dishes are broken. And
I need
she's
to
like,
go clean more.
I need to clean some stuff. Yo, from personal experience, different various meth peoples, they will clean their
That was
shit
good
out of
keeping
a
it vague.
house.
Good job.
I know multiple. They will clean the shit out of a house. They will get a ruler and fucking...
What do you need a ruler for cleaning?
Make sure your fucking couch is where you want it and your picture frames are the right amount apart. Dude, they get super detailed. It's like the ultimate, like, focus drug.
They do that shit where they, like, put, like, a paper towel in between and, like, clean in between the counters and shit like that.
Yo, they do shit.
Do they move the fucking, like, the fridge? You get all the shit that falls behind your fridge?
Yeah, and then they mark it out to where it was and make sure it goes back exactly where it belongs.
Or better.
And then they do that all in, like, 15 minutes. You just see them, and it's like it's just like when like the Flash would walk into a room on the TV show, and everybody be moving in slow motion. That's what a meth head cleaning is.
You just drop the glass, and before it hits the ground, is already back up.
Yeah, man.
They're just handing it to you.
Like,
so she probably cleaned these dishes fast as fuck. So yeah, maybe she wasn't even in
she
there
was
for
just
that
in
long.
and out like quick enough. She was like,
It was like that scene from fucking Days of Future Past. Quicksilver's going, just fucking running, super speed, listening to classical music. Pet the dog, wash the dishes, dry the dishes. I don't know. I think I did the wrong thing. I feel like she could have done more.
And all that person really saw was.
It was just a blur, just flying around.
Cabinets opening and
just like
slamming.
It smells like meth.
It smells like meth and dish soap in here.
And my dog looks really happy. How fast do you think she was petting that dog, though?
She got the rust right out of this pan.
She didn't even put the fucking the cast iron in the dishwasher. Perfect. She hand washed the cast iron. Who takes the time to do that?
Everyone, you can't put cast iron in a dishwasher. One, it is too heavy.
Would a meth head do that?
Probably not. They probably just wouldn't own cast iron because they're busy buying meth.
They'd be
and
pawning
don't
it
have
for meth.
Money to spend on cast iron.
They would just walk out with a cast iron pot, be like, "How much meth for this cast iron pot?"
But if they did have cast iron, they'd be like, "Oh, I see a spot of rust. Let me get my sandpaper." Where I don't have that patience, and my cast iron got rusty, and I was like, well, I just won't use this anymore.
You're like, and it's dead to me now.
It just sits on the stove as a decoration.
Look at how pretty this is. Don't ever touch it. Don't ever use it.
Don't open that. You'll get tetanus.
So you're just waiting for your own meth head to come in and clean up.
If you're on meth and you know how to clean rust out of cast iron, hit me up. Actually, don't do that.
You're gonna have 5,000 emails.
Email the Rum Runnas Pod.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have 5,000 emails. Fuck. Take that back. Hit him up directly
at rumrunners at gmail.com.
You're a bastard. You want to go on to the next one?
On to the next one.
Before you start giving out more personal information, have more
Gmail CEO eats buttholes.
What?
I don't know. I just thought that's what the headline said. That is not what it says. I take that back.
This one's from England.
Google.
Southwestern Rail investigating after worker broadcasts porn to giggling passengers. Basically, it was in the train. So
they were all like, ha 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 ha. And he was like, yeah, keep fucking giggling. Watch this. Poop.
Their exact words were...
Because in my mind, they were giggling and he punished them with porn based on how that's written.
Punished with porn.
Punishment porn.
From what I'm getting out of it, it's that he actually he did the announcement. I'm just gonna punished with porn. But he did the announcement and then forgot to turn off the fucking mic.
What?
And then he was just like, "This will be a good idea." Just,
I'm bored.
Take care of that real quick. And then they were like, "Well, we go to great lengths to block the Wi-Fi in certain sites." And I'm like, "People got data."
Yeah, you don't need Wi-Fi.
You just turn the Wi-Fi off.
How do you get Wi-Fi on a train? It's moving.
I don't know. It's in England.
I don't know how
they probably
I
spent
don't
more
know
time on
how-
their infrastructure than we have here.
I don't know how internet works, to be honest.
It's magic. It's just fucking. There's fairies that bring internet to your phone.
I thought Wi-Fi had to come through a cable first
What the what?
to a router.
That's what the Y is.
You can't just spread
Well, it
Wi-Fi
does
out over
come
an
through-
entire
yeah.
country.
No, it could just be through.
Although,
basically,
imagine that.
It's like data then at that point.
Data.
It's just broadcasted.
So he just uses his own data.
You got fucking Wi-Fi in your truck, don't you?
No. I have unlimited data. That's all.
No, I could have swore that something works off of Wi-Fi, and there's Wi-Fi in the trucks.
No. Everything works on data. Data.
There's Wi-Fi on planes, man.
We need more data.
Planes have Wi-Fi in the sky.
Vagina denta.
Wi-Fi in the sky.
But how does Wi-Fi? Do they have like a cord that they plug into, like
Yes,
the phone line?
There's a
And
cord
the phone
plugged
port is
into
so
the
long
fucking
as phone
train.
line?
and it just goes back and forth, and that cord's just a whipping, just
In air, cutting birds out of the sky.
just
It's
so
like,
that
whoosh.
this guy can watch porn uninterrupted and broadcast it to the entire train.
Tell you what, if you know how internet works,
Please let us know, because we
let
don't
us know in the
shit.
comments or email us at rumrunners@gmail.com.
It's basically they said
That's
that-
our email address, right?
yeah, it's rumrunners@gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, yeah, it's it appears that Southern player had accessed the X-rated
Nobody
material
knows what that means.
while a
When you just
microphone
go, "It appears
accidentally
employee.
broadcasting it to unsuspecting community.
Southwestern Railway employee.
My tube driver casually watching porn whilst leaving the Tannoy system on. I don't know what Tannoy is.
My tube driver was watching the boob tube touching his tube.
Apparently, a woman was like, "Is that coming from the driver?" Not yet. Give it a couple more minutes and it will be.
I hope it was really, really violent porn.
Oh my god, can you imagine if he was like watching like shit porn?
No.
Like Shisa porn?
That's not real.
It could be real.
2 Girls, 1 Cup was like chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, I
they
know
shoved
that
up
was
their
fake.
buttholes.
Yeah, everybody knows that was fake by now. I hope everybody knows that's fake. If you don't, you gotta
Don't
fucking,
eat shit. It's bad for you.
Yeah, don't
You'll
eat shit.
Get dysentery.
It was like one of those fake rape ones. Where it's like, oh no, please don't.
And
You're
it's like
gonna fucking
4
take it,
Russian
you random
guys.
stranger.
Your dad owes us money. So we're going to put 3 dicks in your butt at one time.
That's worth the. And it's always some ridiculous amount. It's like your father owes us $40,000. So
No,
the
it's
4 of us are gonna
even
fuck you. It's
Better
like,
when
wait.
it's not. They're
It's
like,
so
your
you're
dad
telling
owes
me-
us $116.
She's like, I have $116. Nope.
My favorite ones are like the ones where like the dad's like, you don't have to. But
They can
Could
just
you?
murder me. But
could
it's okay.
you? Would you be okay? And she's like, yeah, Dad, I'll take this dicks for you.
And then they're always like, you watch because you did this. And the dad's always just like, no.
No. And she's
No.
like, look at me, Dad.
You
Look
did this
what
to
I'm
me.
doing for you.
And
They're
this is what this guy was
stretching
listening
me
to.
out. And
That's
then the
what-
dad starts jerking off, and you're like,
People like, this is now all types of fucked. I don't think this is real
and
anymore.
then the daughter getting banged by the 4 guys gets a 5th cum shot, and it's like,
They're like, let me do the math
Daddy,
real
please
quick.
don't.
But that's what this guy was listening to. It was either that or it was Family Taboo. Busty stepmom.
Mom, I
Walks
dropped
in.
out of college. Don't tell your dad, but I'm going to make you feel better.
And that's what these people heard on their morning commute. And they just giggled about it. Can you just imagine if this happened in America? There would be some sort of fucking
There'd be like a $5 billion lawsuit.
yeah.
People
would
that
be
weren't even
insane.
on the train would be doing it. And be like, oh, man.
It was driving by me and I heard it out the window and now I'm sad.
You know what though? Demtards and Riptards would come together on that one.
Yeah, because you can't fuck with porn.
Yeah, the Demtards would be like, Demtards would be all like, that's sexist. And Riptards would all be like, you can't watch porn, that's a sin. And they'd be like,
Jesus doesn't like that.
and then the Demtards and the Riptards would be like, porn's bad together. And then they would hold hands and sing a song. And then we'd have like some kind of weird Joe Biden vice presidency for Donald Trump's next campaign, and so confusing.
I went to a really weird place. I don't know where that came from, but that was interesting. That was an interesting ride. Probably as interesting a ride as these people had.
And it all starts with porn.
It always starts with porn.
Train
All
conductors
life
of America
starts with porn.
watch porn so that the people of America can come together
Get along.
and unite our political parties
Can't we all just get
into
along?
one aristocracy.
Just-
Don't do that, actually. Never mind.
Don't.
Never mind. It already is. Just do it so we don't have to pretend anymore.
There you go. Exactly. So would you prefer, if you took the train to work, that your driver was listening to porn?
Only if he tells me what it is so I can follow along.
Yo, can you just imagine if like you sync that shit up?
The driver's like, all right, guys, so
If
I'm
you
at
all
a minute
can,
and 32 seconds of Daddy, please don't. I'm watching it on the Pornhub site. It's the one that has 3 minutes and 12 seconds, not the one that has 3 minutes and 15 seconds or the one that's 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Or the one that's 7 minutes. Nobody needs a 7-minute porn.
Yeah. I'm at the part where there's one guy in the front and then there's two guys hitting her from behind. It's a double anal feature. So I'll pause until you guys can sync up, and then we will.
When
get
everybody's
this going
ready,
again.
just someone come knock on the door.
When you're all ready, the conductor will let me know, and I'll toot the horn for us to hit play. Choo choo!
That's
You're stretching my ass. I love the way your cock rubs against my cock.
what the fuck?
I told you there's two guys in her ass.
That is true. That is true.
How else would they begin
You
there?
got shaft on shaft rubbage at that point.
I mean, technically, they'd be getting all their pleasure from each other, not her.
Yeah.
Because base to base dick that's the part that feels things.
This is amazing. You guys might be gay.
So back to another episode of Rum Runners for Kids.
This is what it sounds like when
Mommies and daddies fight. Harder, harder, harder. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Mom, make him stop. Don't stop, don't stop. Faster. Mom, I don't understand what's happening. If Dad's beating you, why are you asking him to go harder? You're a real champ, Mom. Next day at school, he's like, yo, don't fuck with my mom. She'll kick your mom's ass, man. She got a real hard chin. My dad hit her the other day, and she just told him to go harder.
told him to start choking her.
She was like, don't pull my hair. I don't like that. And then she told him to smack her in the ass. Yo, my mom will fuck you up.
My mom's a fucking G. Then stupid kids would be like, maybe your dad's just a bitch. Fuck you! I heard the hits. It was loud.
No, my dad went hard. He's got a lot of stamina. My dad will fuck your dad up, too. He beat my mom for like an hour. He was like, bend over, bitch. Going in dry.
I don't know what this has to do with the train anymore.
I don't know. We got sidetracked.
Super sidetracked.
My stepdad came over the other day, handed me a bunch of chicken nuggets, said it's fuck day, and then he beat the shit out of my mom for an hour. I heard him in there. They were both crying.
There's just nothing but screaming and pounding.
All I heard was hit my mom, and both of them saying, don't stop.
Oh, that was weird. I went to a weird place. I had this saved in my phone as PornTube, though, because they call it a tube. I just thought that was clever.
I mean, isn't like...
It's a better title than they had. They should have called it PornTube.
Instead of Southwestern Rail investigation after workers broadcast porn to giggling passengers.
Yeah, I think mine
Just
was better.
called it
Just call it
PornTube.
PornTube. And then just put that as the sub. Unsuspecting passengers found themselves listening
Porn
to
in
sexual
the
noises.
tube.
That was just sexual noises. It wasn't just sexual noises. It was fucking. You were listening to hardcore fucking. Can you just imagine if he was doing that for a while though, and it was like they got the lead up?
I just really want it to be like some fucked up porn where like they're just announcing really weird things.
It was pegging. Just imagine dude was just getting pegged.
Chick's like, bend over, I'm gonna shove this in your ass. Don't go too hard, baby. Get off your phone. On to the next one.
Fuck you. You've looked at your phone 47 times.
Only because it keeps vibrating.
And mine vibrated a bunch of times.
Make
it vibrate. We went to completely different. I went to make it vibrate. Shake that nasty, it'll start an earthquake.
Smooth vibrations.
Feel the vibrations. It's such a sweet.
On to the next one. I took my mic off now. I tried not to, Jared.
Put it back and I'll go to the next one. Put it back. Which is also what those people heard on. Put it back in. Also what those people heard on the PornTube.
Yeah, he fell out. No. Put it back. I almost came. They're like, holy shit.
These are shoes.
A man. Shoes.
This is the one that you sent to me. Floridaman cites the First Amendment after getting arrested for "I eat ass" sticker on truck.
This is not a crime.
It's not a crime.
First Amendment. He's also letting all the ladies know what he is willing to do for them.
Got to eat that booty like groceries.
Eat that booty like groceries.
I don't know why people have a problem with this.
Gotta get rid of these hoes for me.
I don't remember all the words. I just remember gotta eat the booty like groceries.
You gotta get rid of these hoes for me.
Do you know what's funny? I only remember that song because of the meme where they took the Fresh Prince, where Tatiana Ali was singing, and like Will and Carlton were dancing in the background, and they dubbed over with that song.
What?
You don't remember that? Because from the show in the Fresh Prince, there's like Ashley starts singing, and she's singing one of her songs, and like Will and Carlton are dancing,
sister, right?
Yeah, and they're dancing, and then Will realizes that like the song is kind of about sex, and he's like, "What?" And he like tries to get Carlton's attention. He like pulls Ashley off the stage. So they dubbed over that with the guy eat the booty like groceries, and right when she said that, he was like, and Carlton's still just dancing. That's the only reason I remember that song is because of that meme. In particular.
Now
we're gonna have to. Yeah, fuck it. We could do it.
Fuck the police, though, man. Like, why can't you have a bumper sticker that says you eat ass?
It's
just
basically just
information.
advertising. He's advertising for himself.
It's also like protected by the First Amendment. Where is there a law that says you can't say ass really, on a truck?
There isn't. It's not even profanity because
I'm gonna go to that same county with the bumper sticker that says "Yo comer tu culo" and see what happens. Maybe the cops won't notice.
Here it is.
Click that button. We're gonna pause for a minute.
We don't have to pause. It's fine. I'll just put it up on the screen.
The song and everything.
It goes perfectly to it, the dancing.
Oh, you're gonna have to edit out the music though.
No, that's fine.
Usually I don't even give a fuck.
What do they do? They'll put ads on our video then so that they can make money.
This episode of Rum Runners is not sponsored by.
It's sponsored by eating ass, apparently. This episode of the Rum Runnas Podcast is sponsored by eating booty
and double anal. People are gonna think we don't fuck vaginas because I only ever reference butthole.
That's true.
That's just what I watch on the internet.
That is true.
It's just.
I mean, we make a lot of jokes about.
No, I mean you only look up things that you don't get to do very often.
It's
I've
true,
never once put two dicks in a girl's butthole. So
it is true. Neither have I.
If you can do it, you don't really need to fantasize about it.
It's true. It's true. What do people that are like sexual deviants that like literally do everything? What do they do? Like what do they do in their spare time?
Watch the same porn I do.
They're just like, well, I might as well just relive it. That's weird. I never thought about that. Because most of the porn
you've never been on Hard R, have you?
No.
Don't. Also, don't.
Don't do that, internet.
It's a porn site.
Don't do that, internet.
It's like,
I don't know what it is, but don't do it.
You ever been to eFucked?
No. I go on one porn site.
E-Fuck's mostly funny. It's like porn bloopers and shit you get to watch. You don't really beat your dick.
You told me about that.
Yeah.
You told me about that before.
There's
You're like, watch this. They're porn bloopers. You won't even want to jack off.
No, you won't.
You're just
like,
gonna
there's
laugh.
literally like one where like the girl like sits on the dude, and I guess she smelled so bad because he just goes like this and starts puking right away.
Oh my god! Like she sat on his face.
No, she sat on his dick.
She's just
She
wait.
just
So
pulled her
just
pants
the
off.
smell of it wafted, and it was that. Oh, that's terrible.
And the dude starts panicking.
I did see.
There's
I
also
did
like
see
a
porn
whole
bloopers.
series of like accidentally going in the butt.
Oh my god!
Like they just do like quick snaps of it and just like, ah!
I've seen porn bloopers where people were trying to have sex on like satin sheets
Do they fall off and die?
all the time. They're just constantly
What?
slipping off because satin and sex really doesn't mix. Like you would think it
Slippery,
would
slippery,
because like
slippery,
it's super
slippery,
soft and it's silky and everything like
no,
that.
it's too slippery.
It
You're not
was
gonna
like
get enough purchase with
legitimately
your feet.
like full. It was like full satin too. They had like the fitted sheet was satin and the sheet on top was satin, so the sheet slid off the fitted sheet.
This is why I used to like banging on couches, because then you can
Get
your
that
feet,
extra grip.
You get your feet into like the arm, just like really push into it. Use your whole legs.
That's also usually the material of couches.
Very very grippy.
Very grippy. A lot
Even
of grip.
leather.
That is true. Plus, also leather. You don't have to worry about cleanup quite as much.
Wipe it down.
Just wipe that shit down. Just. It's a good thing that nobody that I know has leather couches, so they could be like, "When have I left Jared alone with my leather couch?" But nobody that I know has leather couches, so
You
it's
just
fine.
made an inadvertent ASMR sound.
I did. I fucked up. Is there anything else? I know we just wanted to bring
We
this
just
up
wanted to talk
just
about
so
it.
we could talk
Like
about
we
him
meant to
eating
talk
ass.
about how it's bullshit that this guy got arrested for. Like,
I
how
think
do you
everybody
what's the
agrees with
crime?
that, though. It's, I don't know. Offense isn't a crime. You can't say that somebody was offensive, so now they have to go to jail.
In an effort to make the sticker slightly less offensive, the officer then instructed Webb to remove one of the letters.
I eat as.
What?
I at as. Or at ass. I at
And
ass.
cited his First Amendment right to announce to the world his love of eating ass.
He has that right.
He has that right.
The deputy asked Webb how a parent of a small child would explain the meaning of the words, to which Webb replied, "It would be up to the parent." It's true, though.
It's true.
There's no law that says that a person in their own property has to.
It's not illegal to be offensive.
Yeah, I mean, even
We'd be in jail.
Even on-
I'd be in jail.
you definitely would be in jail. But on fucking MacArthur Road, where it has Dix and Giant in the same.
Yo, remember when they got sued for
yeah,
that though?
they got sued for it.
It used to be Giant's dicks.
It used to be Giant and Dix, and it was read that way, coming from the one direction. So they had to switch it so that it said Dix Giant, which still isn't better.
It's
but
a
I mean-
little bit better.
It's a little bit better. It just sounds like a
You just have to read it
response.
backwards.
It just sounds like a response then. Like if someone's like, "How big's the dick?" "Dick's giant." I mean, but that also shouldn't have happened.
No.
You just need to talk
That
to your
one's
fucking
stupid.
kids.
That's one stupid literally just because of the fact that like that's just where signs got placed. Like nobody planned it.
Just going with the last episode, this guy was driving a Chevy.
Yo, but seriously, like what law did he break? Like what are they booking
None.
him
I
with?
mean,
What
it's
kind of
let's
fines
see.
is he
Let's
getting?
see.
This
Let's
is
see exactly
bullshit.
what he's getting.
Can't just be offensive.
Apparently, Florida has an obscenity law.
Fuck Florida.
Fuck. I mean, we basically say that every week. We have stories that just make fun of Florida.
I'm
every
gonna
week.
go to Florida and I'm gonna
Eat ass,
eat so much ass.
and he's gonna let everybody know how much ass he ate
I'm
and
gonna
how much
eat
he enjoyed it.
ass while playing a video of someone eating ass on a train, loud enough so everybody on the train can
Do you know
hear
what's
it.
fucked up? It doesn't even say like "let me eat your ass."
It just says "I eat ass." He's just
it's
making
a statement. What if he just specifically eats only donkey?
Yeah, man. Seriously.
You could just be like, if your kid went, what does that mean? You can just be like, well, an ass is another word for a donkey, and this person eats donkey meat.
What if it's an acronym and it's like, I eat a salty steak?
Exactly. Or a savory steak. That might be better than salty steak.
Shut up.
But at the same point, you could make that worse and just be like, I eat a salty sausage. Or a succulent sausage.
I eat a sack of sausages.
Let's try to figure out how many more acronyms we can make for this.
No, this is just dumb. Like, all right, so you people out there in the internet lands in Florida, we need to build up a legal defense for this man because his First Amendment right is being taken away.
It totally is.
To announce to the world his love
Real
of
quick,
eating
I'm going
ass.
to look up the obscenity law. And if you're wondering why I'm looking things up, it's because Dane didn't show up to work today.
Dane, you suck again, and you're fired again. One day when we're paying him, he's actually going to be fired.
I can't spell obscenity.
Obsessively.
What is the obscenity? I'm
I
just
like
trying to
that
find what
this
the...
story is in the top.
It totally is. Look at how happy he is. He's happy that he eats ass.
He's like, yo, send me a Joe, whatever, I'll eat those asses.
Look at this fucking guy. He is so happy he eats ass.
Yo, he's just happy that he's being arrested because he has a sticker that says I eat ass, and that's going to be on his record. People be like, so why do you have this this charge against you? And he's going to be like, oh, because I eat ass.
Oh my god, dude, no, literally. It says they have the for obscene material, they have the right to seize and confiscate obscene material.
So they can seize his entire truck?
Obscene matter, transportation into state prohibited. Wholesome promotion of obscene materials. There's a penalty for that.
There's a way to wholesomely promote
Like,
obscene material?
they're like, hey, let's show how much Jesus loved gangbangs.
Once you put the
He
word
did.
gangbang in there, it loses its wholesomeness.
Adult.
Do you guys love bunny
adult-
rabbits? Do you
adult
want to know what
swinging
bunny
parties.
rabbits do in their free time? Check out this video on bunny rabbits.
There you go. That's one good way of doing it.
It's just two people in bunny rabbit masks.
Or, I mean,
fucking-
you can go with the Jesus. Just be like, what did Jesus and the apostles do when they met Mary Magdalene?
gangbang.
Just gangbang.
What did they do before they met Mary Magdalene? Hand jobs.
Circle jerk.
Hand jobs for everyone.
Except for Jesus. Jesus never jerked anybody off. Jesus only ever got jerked off.
Well, no, Jesus only jerked off people.
I don't know.
Just like when he washed feet, you know,
You expect the Son of God to jerk somebody off?
with his holy spit. Just, I bless you, my son.
Okay, let's see here. Definitions. Adult means person. Yeah, people know that.
Adult means a person
Adult
who is
bookstore,
adultly.
adult theater, special. What's unlicensed massage establishment? We know what that means.
The jerky kind.
Yeah,
Isn't that
happy
just
ending?
prostitution?
Yeah,
Isn't that
I
what
guess.
makes that one illegal?
Let's just see what it says.
So
Means
here's
any
the thing, though.
business-
If you go to a massage parlor and they give you a hand job,
anointing.
wait.
What is
wait,
anointing?
wait.
What? Why is anointing in the unlicensed massage parlor? Do they anoint? Is that like
Get over here, man!
Is that like an illegal church? just blessing people?
You fucking illegal pastor! You're going to jail. Stop blessing people in the street.
Wait, deviant sexual intercourse means sexual contact between persons not married to each other?
Remember when I was gonna move to Florida? I can't move.
Oh
to
my God.
Florida.
Contact between the penis and the anus, the mouth and the penis, or the mouth and the vulva.
How do they?
Hand
What do you-
jobs are fine.
How do you?
Hand jobs are fine.
Yeah, but everybody knows that a hand job's not a hand job unless you put your mouth on it.
Hand job's not good unless you put your mouth on it. Or unless they put their mouth, unless you put your mouth on it, would be terrible.
I told you that that's real.
I know, we've had this conversation.
You didn't believe me, and then I showed you a
I
video.
didn't. I did not.
So you know.
And I went straight to flexibility. You went straight to big enough dick. We've already had this conversation.
Big enough dick's really the only thing that matters.
Wow, there's a lot of things on here.
There's a lot of things that are obscene.
Buttocks. It literally just says buttocks.
Butts are illegal? But
Less
what
than
about-
completely in a wait. Wait. How
what
does this
about
wait?
super
How
hot
does this
Cuban
work?
chicks wearing thongs on the beach.
Yeah.
You can't have If you can't have a buttocks.
It says specific sexual activities, including sexual activities of exhibition, and the following: human genitals, and
Genitals are illegal to have?
in the state of sexual stimulation or arousal. So if you're hard, or if you're literally dripping, or
Wait.
have a swollen clit, I guess.
So, but like how do you have sex without having a hard penis?
No, this is just in public, I guess.
Oh, yeah, you're not supposed to do that anyway.
Acts of human masturbation, sexual intercourse, sodomy, cunnilingus, fellatio, or any
Do those
excretory function
do those
or
have
representation
to be
thereof.
out in public too? Because that one thing literally just said blowjobs and butt sticks are illegal.
Still no
Yo,
masturbation, but still no hand jobs.
I can't wait to move to Florida. I'm gonna break so many laws.
The fondling
First night.
or erotic touching of human genitals, the pubic region, the buttocks. You can't grab ass?
Not in public.
Jesus Christ. Or
Probably
the
not
female
behind closed
breast.
doors.
Less than completely and opaquely covered, human genitals or the pubic region, buttocks, female breasts below the top of the areola, and human genitals in discernibly turgid state.
Wait. Why is underboob so bad? They're like, you can't show the bottom of your tits. The top, okay. Under, not okay.
Not at all. And human genitals in discernibly turgid state. Do you know what turgid means?
No.
Neither do I. Okay. Even
Sounds
if
like
complete,
covered
oh my
in
god!
soap.
Even if completely and opaquely covered, I think we need to know what turgid means to know.
So you're not allowed to have a boner even if you're wearing pants.
I'm just assuming that's what it means.
How do you stop
swollen?
How do you not have a boner?
Swollen and distended or congested. Ooh, wait. So that makes it sound medical.
Wait, though. First of all, what they're saying is that like kid in 8th grade who has to go to the front of the classroom with that boner he can't control is breaking the law.
Breaking the law. Because even if it is,
and does that become an additional? Does that become an additional crime because it's in front of children and he is a child?
What if he got held back and he's 18?
Does he go to jail?
What if an 18-year-old got an erection?
Do you get a sex offender thing for having a inappropriate boner in class?
Because it does say, even if completely and opaquely covered. So these,
so it's like
these
a life drawing.
Ones, yeah.
Like if you went to like an art college at like in Florida, does that mean like your nude models would have to wear clothes?
Can't
Can't
do it.
They're wearing.
Can't do it.
Bikinis that go under the boob.
Maybe this is why Florida's only for old people. Because if not,
yeah, but then you see all those pictures
of
Florida, and there's like the women that have like the little triangle nipple cover
breaking the
bikinis.
law. They're more breaking the law than the guy who eats ass.
I think it's equal in this sense.
He's just stating it.
They
don't know if it's true. What if he's never eaten ass?
No, but the word is the obscene thing.
True, but it's the same point. He's not even breaking the law as bad as a woman that is only covering her areola, has a thong on so her ass is showing, and if she grabs somebody by the ass, she's breaking 3 laws.
You know what's really funny?
And that happens on spring break
this is like
all the time.
Straight out of the Bible, because like, isn't there like a law in the Bible that says you have to cut a woman's hand off if a man is fighting in the street and she comes
touches
over to
the penis?
stops? Yeah, she comes
she
over to
touches his
stop the
penis?
fight
Yeah.
and she grabs his dick. Because
Yeah.
that's clearly the first move. It's such a specific rule in the Bible that I was like, why did this happen?
Right. That is just somebody was angry.
Someone was
that
fighting
happened.
someone. Their wife ran out and went, "You knock that off!" And he was like, "Oh, bitch, you touched that man's dick." She was like, "I'm defending you," and he was like, "Whatcha!"
And then he was like, "Wait, I need to make this okay." So he wrote it in the Bible. And it was just like, let's slide this in between be nice to everybody.
Yeah, it's like there's like a part in like
and repent
Moses' story that they like cut out where he cut his wife's hand off
because she touched a dick. Let's go on to the next one because I feel like we can be stuck on this fucking all day.
Isn't that the last one?
Nope, I got 2 more Florida people ones. Florida woman pulls alligator from her pants during a traffic stop.
Yo, doesn't she know that's illegal? You can't have a swollen alligator in your pants.
Oh my god, yeah, she's breaking even more laws. Not only is she just pull, is that
Inappropriate-
considered a dangerous weapon also?
Is the alligator the one who's in trouble though for inappropriately touching her genitals in public?
Oh my god, there's so many levels to this.
Did they
now.
arrest the alligator now?
I feel like
We have a new respect for this.
yeah. Now that I've looked up all those laws, I have a completely different understanding of this story now.
Of why Florida always has
Oh my
many people
God.
being arrested.
Well, this is some fugitive man. That has nothing to do with that. They pulled over Michon Liquor along with 22
Why was that?
trying to collect what?
Why do you just...
Because I don't.
First
feel
of all,
like
her
reading all that.
name is Machine Lequire.
Michon Liquor, along with Michael Clemens, claimed they were trying to collect wildlife underneath an overpass. They had 41 turtles in a backpack.
What the fuck?
And an alligator in her yoga pants. A 1-foot alligator in her yoga pants?
Cops were like, yo, your boner's showing. I'm going to fucking
Yo,
arrest you.
exactly.
And she's like, wait. It's an alligator.
So then they arrested the alligator instead. You can't fondle her privates.
Alligator, you were too close to nuzzling her.
That's exactly. Be like, they probably asked if they were married. Because it can't be unmarried.
Man.
Be like, did you marry? Did you marry this alligator?
Are you and this alligator married?
Man, so anybody that's unmarried, if they're fucking in Florida, watch out.
Anybody who goes to the beach and is just like a little too into it, you're going
Watch
to
out.
jail.
Yeah, legitimately. If you put an alligator in your pants and you're that alligator, watch out.
How does strip clubs work? Are they legal? Are all strip clubs
I've
illegal
never
in
seen a
Florida?
strip club in Florida.
Yo, next time you go, find one, take a picture of it. Let us
I'm
know.
gonna have to. I might have to look in the comments if you've ever been to Florida and been to a strip club. Has
It's
it
just like-
sucked?
It's just
Because like, are they wearing sweatpants
and a t-shirt.
and fucking t-shirts? Yeah, like what the fuck are they wearing? Like, because
Yo,
apparently
would it
sex
be
is
illegal
completely
to
outlawed.
not wear their bra then under the t-shirt? Would that be a crime? Because what if their nipples get hard
What about the guys if they get an erection?
at a strip club?
Yeah, because you're gonna get an erection. Something's grinding
Are there
on
just
you.
cops in strip clubs like looking at everybody, make sure their dicks stay soft?
Oh my god.
Is it like in high school when like you have that one teacher who takes dress code way too serious and walking around measuring girls' skirts?
Yeah.
Is there like a cop walking around like,
Is it inch? Did you really have to go that close to my dick?
I did. I need to make sure it's not hard for Florida.
It's true. That's true.
I'd have
Oh
to
my
call the
God.
Florida
If we're
authorities.
if we're airing in Florida,
Are we
and
illegal?
one of us gets
Are we banned in
with
Florida?
with the amount that we talk about things that are on this. We just read the list.
Are we banned in Florida?
I feel like we would be.
It's like ours.
We'd be
is
like
our
public
page,
enemies.
Like blocked on their YouTube. Do they have a censorship option?
It's like in Europe where they have like that Article 13 or whatever like that fucking makes it that you can't fucking
Can't fucking.
no, you can't have like links and things and YouTube things. It's blocking all this YouTube shit. Florida probably has us blocked.
They have us blocked.
They have to have us blocked.
We say penis too much.
We say penis
And
way too much.
butthole.
We talk
Say
about
butthole
we
way too much.
They talked about penis to anus. That is half of our jokes.
Yeah, half my jokes are about putting penises in butts.
Yeah.
Be
But
a
once
crime,
again,
Man,
if
I'd
you're
go
in
there
Florida-
on vacation. I'd end up in jail
Wait,
forever.
how do you
They'd be
think-
like, "What did you do with your wife last night?" And I'd be like, "Why are you watching?"
exactly. But wait, no, I think that was in there. I think it was
Yeah,
in
you
there
can't do
that
butt
that you
stuff.
can't. No, but I think it was also in there that you can't voyeuristically watch.
Oh my god! So the cop would be arrested for watching me.
Sadomasochistic abuse is also illegal.
Well, I can't. Well, I'm going to jail.
Same thing with sadism.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to go to
Person. A person's illegal.
Florida. Just being a person.
No, it's a definition. it's just defining what a person is in the eyes of these laws.
A person is a person who is a person who puts dick in a butt.
Depicts or describes in a patently offensive way sexual conduct as specifically defined herein.
You have to get a patent to be that offensive.
Apparently that's what's illegal. It's that's why he got arrested, because it described the sexual act.
It doesn't.
I don't know, man. Florida's a fucked up place.
Technically, if you eat like a rump roast, you eat ass.
Rump roast's not made of ass.
And what part of the cow does it come off?
Shoulder, I think.
If you eat ham hocks, you eat ass. That's a butt.
It could be. I don't know. So much. Florida's fucked up. Do you want to talk about the alligator getting arrested anymore?
No, I'm done with that. Everything's gonna offend me about
All
Florida.
right, let's go on to the last one. Another Florida man. Florida man says he would rather go to jail than to his wife as he gets caught driving on the sunroof.
He's just like, freedom. Not in Florida.
Basically, what happened was...
play that video real quick.
Okay,
Someone
let's do it.
taped him doing it.
Yeah,
He looks so free.
he does.
How is he touching the gas pedal?
Oh, my fucking God. Ads. I'll explain it while the thing blows up. This is a 70-year-old man. He was
70.
He was going 100 miles an hour, so they went to go pull him over. He then slowed down to 40 miles an hour, put the cruise control on, climbed out of the window, sat on top, and then just drove with the cruise control on. And he's like, it has lane assist to keep you in the lane, and it maintains the speed. I just thought it'd be fun. And they were like, you're going to go to jail. He's like, I'd rather go to jail than go home to my wife.
Yo, he's a boss driving a caddy.
Oh, I thought he was sitting up there. He's just standing. I thought he completely committed and got out.
Yo, that's so boss.
His boss is fuck.
What? It's
What the
happening.
fuck
It's
is
still
this shit?
moving, but it's not moving.
Stupid internet.
Guess like Cadillac.
Look at that. I'm king of the world.
Yo, fucking, this man just wants to be free, and Florida just
He
wants
does.
to
He just
take
doesn't
away
wanna-
freedom.
He doesn't want to deal with his fucking wife either.
Fucking Florida.
It's probably because he walks out. She doesn't fuck him, so he walks out of the house with an erection, and he keeps getting fucking arrested. That's probably what happens.
Oh, this man's so disappointing. He was like, I was just expressing my freedom,
He totally was.
and you just took it from me.
Yeah, but yeah, like, cause what is it? Oh no! First he was like, "What the sunroof?" He said, "I didn't know about that." He said it wasn't him at first, and then he was like, "I actually was gonna turn myself in because I'd rather go to jail than go home to my wife."
He's gonna turn himself in for riding a sunroof?
Yeah, I mean, he got arrested, but he said that he was actually going
What's the crime?
to turn himself
What's
in.
the crime?
Well, it was
What's the crime?
first the speeding because he was going 100
Yes,
miles an
that's
hour,
true.
and then it's probably reckless endangerment,
Why? He's got lane assist.
reckless driving. Oh, it's just a misdemeanor.
Why is he in jail?
He's not even going to jail. He probably asked to go to jail.
He was like, don't.
He's like,
take me
please,
home to her."
please don't make me go home to her.
Wife treats me like a servant, and she's the mistress. Oh, sadomasochism is illegal. Arrest the wife.
Exactly. Wife should be arrested. She keeps wanting me to put it in her ass, and I know that's not allowed here.
She was trying to suck my dick, officer. Arrest her.
I know that only hand jobs are legal in the state of Florida, and only between married people. And she said that she is the mistress, thus meaning we're not married, thus meaning all of it's illegal. I just wanted to die.
Wilson told police this wife treats him like a servant, and she's the mistress, and he's tired of this shit. Man, he'd
Tired of
rather
this
go to
shit.
jail than back home. Yeah, he was just trying to be free. His wife keeps him like locked
That's
up.
why he was doing the,
He's like, I'm free.
yeah, I'm free.
Free
falling. People probably think we're the most terrible singers in the fucking world. We're really bad when we're on here.
We are. Just because you were in
We
like
are.
Les Mis one time as a backup dancer.
What? One, I was never in Les Mis. Two, I'm not that good at dancing, so I wouldn't have even been a dancer. I had mostly dramatic roles.
Whatever, shark.
I was a shark. I was Chino, motherfucker. That is a big role. I had lines. I had to
only watched
shoot
the
somebody.
movie. I watched the. They would not let that happen in a school play these days.
They wouldn't. I had a starter pistol. Did I ever tell you what happened when they gave me the starter pistol the first time?
You put a bullet in it?
No. They gave me the starter pistol, and they were like, this is what you're going to use. So me and the guy who were playing Tony, we were like, hey, do you know what would be interesting and would probably get a lot of people talking about the show? If we just went outside. And we just fired it off.
We're just rehearsing our lines.
We
Pop,
just,
pop!
That's exactly what we did. We literally had it where we had him run away, and we had me come out around, and we pull the trigger and shoot. And everybody was like, what's going on? And we're like, come see West Side Story. And then we ran inside. Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad idea.
Did he fall to the ground?
Yeah, he did.
And then he got back up.
And
Like, check out this
Yeah.
year's school play.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a Tony.
Yeah, we got a Freddy. We didn't get
That's
a
what
Tony,
I
but we
meant.
got a Freddy. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to talk about Florida?
Did you get a Freddy?
No, I didn't.
Ha ha. Who got best actor?
Somebody that wasn't at our school. They actually wanted to boycott after that. Like other schools, they were like, we didn't deserve the awards that we got. Their Freedom High School West Side Story should have gotten it, and we were like, the fuck yeah, we should have. Especially me, because I shot that motherfucker like a motherfucker.
Jared's ego is all the way up. I did a good job this time.
With the drink, yeah, you did do a good job. You did a very good job. We did a very good job in general. This actually went very smoothly.
It was super good.
Yeah, it was.
It was very juicy.
I'm
the
just
alcohol,
down to the red right now.
The alcohol.
It looks kind of weird when it's just the red.
That's what's really cool about it. The alcohol is just, it's not in there. Like, you don't taste the burn. The last time we used 99 bananas, there was a hard burn with the banana flavor.
I think we also put like 2 ounces of everything. Even at the bottom, it's very grenadini. It's very grenadini, but it's not bad. Good job. All right.
It was a little bad. I don't like grenadine.
I know you hate it. I don't mind it. It just tastes like melted
Cherry
like
syrup.
yeah.
You don't even know it's cherry for some reason.
I didn't know it was cherry. Now we've had it enough.
You hate cherry flavored stuff.
No, I don't. It's my favorite.
You hate cherry flavored drinks.
No, I don't.
You hate cherry sodas.
No, I hate cherry sodas because I only like original sodas.
And cherry liquors.
What cherry liquors have we had?
Red Stag. I used to get that shit all the time. You'd be like, "This is gross. Stop buying it."
It is just gross, though. It's not even just the cherry.
Jim Beam's not a good quality whiskey, but still.
It was just gross. I didn't
it.
like it. It was gross. And then you kept making me drink it because that was all you fucking had. And I'm like, this is gross. Let's get something that's not gross. And then we started drinking SoCo all the time.
I have SoCo at home right now. That's how I made Robitussin flavored drink that I made last night.
That it is. That it is. That's what kind of sparked the whole. Let's just make a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my own cocktail up. And this is the new Rum Runners drink.
Rum Runners, tropical.
Probably make
sunset.
this a bunch.
Yeah, tropical sunset. Rum Runners. You have to like specify that it's a Rum Runners tropical sunset. Did you put that on the Instagram that it's a Rum Runners tropical?
I made a whole hashtag and everything for it.
Good. Very good. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us on another episode of the Rum Runners Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram and the Facebook right here. We will have tons of stuff up there, tons of behind the scenes stuff, tons of articles. Right there.
Right here.
There's Kyle's.
Right at my underboob.
That's what he does on his own.
I draw cartoons.
Cartoons, pictures, things like that.
Sometimes penises.
A lot of times penises.
Pictures are not allowed in Florida.
Yep. Don't look at his Instagram if you live in Florida. You will be arrested. But thank you very much for joining us.
And have a good day.
Peace. Deuces. Catch you in the next one.
It's all over. There's no place to run, even if we let you out of there. Don't do anything foolish.